that poor person back there. Renfield, non-spoiler review. Here we go. You got Nicholas Hoult playing Renfield, Nicolas Cage playing Dracula, and then Awkwafina playing a cop, and a Ben Schwartz playing a dipshit. Bad word, sorry. I must say that the premise and the mythology of the thing are great. Renfield recognizes that he's in a codependent relationship with Dracula, and he wants to get out of it and use his own power and his own strength to lead a good life. But unfortunately, he is the familiar of Dracula, so what you gonna do? This movie is basically a bloody slapstick pseudo-comedy. Most of the jokes are through the physical violence and the unexpected ways that people die. It's an odd thing to say that. I would say the music was interesting. It ended on a 90s note with love me, hold me, 'cause I'm free. Weird choice of song. I don't know what all I was expecting. I try to keep that in check, but it definitely, at an hour and 30 minutes, it felt like they were just chugging along through that movie really fast. I bet it could have actually breathed a little bit better with an additional 15 minutes or so, because there were things that got pushed quickly. The dialogue was fine, a couple predictable things here and there, but nothing that was too, I don't know, cliche. No, not too many cliche lines, which was nice enough. It's kind of a cliche premise with the cop storyline, but you know, what you gonna do? The action sequences were pretty cool. Renfield's fighting style was pretty interesting to watch. The cutting was, again, a little fast. It could have probably zoomed out a little bit and really watched some of these action sequences kind of full-fledged take effect. But there seems not a lot of edits, like too many edits sometimes, too many cuts sometimes when you're doing those fight sequences. It gets a little distracting. This was teetering in that direction, but didn't full swing of like, but it all went by really fast. But the premise and the mythology are all entertaining. And if you like gory movies for the sake of gore, check this out, I suppose. It's not scary at all, I don't think. It's basically just a bloodfest. Renfield wants to get his codependent relationship distanced. He has to go to a codependent relationship help group. Fascinating in that. That was probably where some of the more basic comedy stood out, where you got to see people with goofy lines. The Nicolas Cage just being over the top kind of stuff, that was pretty funny. I think it's that he suited the role for what they were looking for. I loved the makeup. You know, it was pretty gory. Whenever Dracula is coming back into his own, his ability to reconstitute his skin, I guess, that makeup design and everything was pretty brutal. So whoever the makeup team was, I think it was Skydance or something, I caught the name. That all was good. The CGI was never distracting. I thought that the CGI worked within the context of the movie. I did feel like Ben Schwartz just kind of played a nobody character, a kind of a dippity-doo-dah, who was given a little bit more gravitas at the end than it seemed like he earned. The woman that played his mother, apologies, I don't know her name offhand, she held like weight, but was relatively sidelined as a whole. Zoom! I'm doing the speed limit. They're definitely doing 10 over. Or so. Yeah. There's not a lot to talk about with this movie. I would say wait to see it at home, honestly. I don't know if that's worth the in-theater that I was hoping for. The premise is very basic and straightforward. The dialogue is fine. The music is decent. The special effects and gore are pretty good and more entertaining than the movie at large. Yeah, I would say 6 out of 10. It's not a fail. It's just not a great success either. So, you know, watch it if you like goofy, dark horror, comedy, whatever you want to call this. I don't even know how to classify this. It's obviously comedy, but it's not very traditional by any stretch. It is body horror comedy, I guess. No acting was superb, but all the characters played well. I would say Nicholas Hoult and Nicolas Cage were without a doubt the best acting on the screen. Awkwafina did Awkwafina things. Nothing that wowed me. She did a superb job in certain movies. I forget what it was called, where it was about a family member dying. That's where she showed her acting chops. But this was just kind of her being her for the most part. And like Ben Schwartz, I don't watch a lot of stuff with Ben Schwartz, so I don't have a good grasp of what he's capable of. But his character was only supposed to be kind of a nitwit, so he played it well. Yeah, non-spoilery, that's about it. 6 out of 10. Wait to see it at home would be my recommendation, but tell me what you think in the comments down below. Like, subscribe, because that's what you say on YouTube videos. Woohoo! And I'm going to keep driving home now. So, hope you enjoyed the video. I'll write more on my little descriptor at some point. Don't have a good one. Have a great one. Something like that.